Hello, everyone. This is Brandon, and this is the BBL After Trivia Podcast. And I'm here with the... Oh, man, I was wanting to use a different, B adjective because I've been using the same one a lot lately. So, but...
I'm Brie.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
We have the... Oh, no, I had a bombastic Brie.
Oh, okay.
Yes, bombastic Brie with us.
All right.
Yes. And Brie, do you know what BBL stands for this week or this episode? It stands for belated birthday leftovers.
Oh.
Yeah. So before this episode, I surprised Brie with a little turtle cheesecake and a candle, and we sang happy birthday to her.
And the candle did not want to go out.
No.
It wanted to sparkle.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was one of those candles. So,
like I said, totally cool. That was fun. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yes. She just recently had her birthday this last weekend, and I wasn't able to be there to celebrate and get her drunk for it. So
I'll take cheesecake. That works.
Yeah. No, because I was out of town. I was in San Antonio.
Different sand city.
Yeah, exactly. For the Pokemon regional that had happened that the same weekend.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. When are they not hard?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, but so that's why I wasn't able to be there to celebrate your big birthday.
I guess I forgive you.
Oh. Only because
you got
of the cheesecake.
Exactly.
Cheesecake saves relationships.
Yeah.
Or at least
pretty
friendships.
much any dessert I'll take.
Yeah. And again, I wanted to get you a cream puff, but they were out of the cream puffs.
That's okay.
Yeah, and I didn't want to fight to be I need a cream puff now.
Do it.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be that person. So, but other than that, yes. So I had an eventful weekend, and I know that you went and did stuff with some of our friends as well this weekend. So let's go ahead and talk about some of your stuff.
So it was my birthday. And a few weeks ago, I realized that they were showing Lord of the Rings. Alamo is doing every weekend for 3 weekends. It's so much, right?
They could expand it.
Yeah, they are showing the extended editions in the theater. And so it just happened that my birthday weekend was the one where they were going to start. So my brother came up and he and I went to go see Fellowship of the Ring, the extended edition at Alamo. So that was fun. I don't remember if I went to go see it in theaters when it first released.
I don't think I did.
Yeah. I mean, I remember watching it and being absolutely terrified and refusing to watch it again until high school. But
because of the ring wraiths?
Yeah. So freaky. Don't like them at all. And I mean, Gollum was creepy too. You just kind of see the sheen on his eyeballs.
That's true, especially when you're not expecting stuff like that. Because like most people, for me, I never read the books before watching the movies.
Right.
So, no, I can totally understand that.
Yeah. So Balrog, fine. Ring Wraiths, not so great.
So the fiery demon didn't bother you, but the cave dweller and the Grim Reaper characters liked it. Okay.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, we went to go do that. But before we did that, we met some friends for breakfast.
Yes.
So I had a very yummy breakfast, and they brought cupcakes that also had sparkling candles. So that was why when the one that you had let off a spark, I was like, it's not going to go out, but that's okay.
Yeah. It kind of did for a little bit, enough that we could get the candle to a pot of water that I had soaking, because it's got stuff burnt and stuck on it, so that's why it's soaking right now, just so that way it's easier for me to clean later. I'm learning my lesson that you should not pan sear a chicken that has been marinating in yogurt.
Okay. Interesting,
right? Never would have thought that would be an issue, but I guess because the chicken's not fully cooking through all the way around, and plus it probably needs to be in a different container.
Yeah.
Not just on a cookie shade or something like that. It needs to be in its own glass container where the juices can seep out of the chicken and mix in with the yogurt and let it kind of cook all together at the same time. Yeah, maybe throw in
Possibly.
a little bit of chicken stock so that way it can cook properly.
I don't know. I haven't run into this conundrum before, so I cannot give you any advice there.
Well, if I do it again, I will let you know.
Okay, let's see what works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Yeah. And then yesterday, on my actual birthday, I had lunch with some of our trivia friends. So
Oh, that's right. Y'all went
Yep.
to Alberons, didn't y'all? Yes,
Yep.
yes. I did get that text.
Yes.
Because unlike some of our friends, I don't have that chat on mute. So
I mean, yeah, I don't have it on mute either, but I can see sometimes when I'm just okay, so many messages back and forth.
yeah.
I need to focus and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a good weekend and
good.
got to watch some football and some hockey and some basketball. So all the sports.
Yeah, you really had a sports ball filled
I did.
weekend too.
Yep.
Okay, because I knew about the football because you had snapped me a picture of football and a cupcake.
Yep, that works. And no one was there to judge me.
Nope. Was that yesterday or was that Saturday?
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday. Okay.
So the football was yesterday. The basketball was actually yesterday too. Normally it's on Saturday, but it was on Sunday this weekend.
Was it just their scheduling, or was it a rerun that you were watching?
No,
or?
it was just the schedule because it was tech. And normally they play on Saturdays, but I guess that whatever the TV schedule was, they were on Sunday.
That's weird.
And then Saturday night. I think it was Saturday. Was the hockey game for the Stars.
Okay.
So I watched that, and then the Mavs had played earlier, but I didn't watch them. I was doing other things, but I was watching the movie. That's what I was doing.
That is what Bria
Yes.
was doing. Yes.
But now my conundrum is I need to figure. Apparently, I like that word today.
It's the word of the episode, conundrum.
Is that I need to decide if I'm going to go see the Two Towers next weekend and then Return of the King the weekend after. I just hit my mic. Whoops.
Yeah.
So
It's all good. Honestly,
debating.
I mean, I don't see why not. What would be stopping you from actually doing that besides the Pokemon challenge? Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really. Not
Nothing
necessarily. Yeah.
Okay.
Just if I maybe want to converse with people and not sit there for 3.5 to 4 hours in the movie
Gross.
theater by myself.
Gross. Gross.
It's not gross. It was
Socializing.
fun. But
Socializing.
that version. Yeah. Fair. Agreed.
Well, we can talk about that afterwards because if I've got the time and the money because house stuff and all that, trying to of course this is also the time for bills, the monthly bills.
Yes.
So trying to get those all taken care of. So, but yeah, if things work out, then I'll try going with you.
Yeah. I was
So.
if you're interested, you're more than welcome.
Yeah. So.
But what about your weekend? I know you had lots of matches.
I did. So Friday we drove down to San Antonio. It was me and a friend. We'll call her. Ooh, actually, I don't know what name to call her because I'm assuming that she doesn't want me to use her actual name and all that.
Just say your friend.
Yeah. So
Sally Mae.
Sally Mae. There we go. So me and Sally Mae left Lubbock about 8 o'clock in the morning, which is great because it's the one time that we both were this is the time that's happening, and it actually did happen. So
That's a challenge.
it really is. It really is.
Yeah.
Just in general for everybody. So, but no, I told myself I have to leave my house about 7:30, so that way I can go pick up Sally Mae at 7:45. And then that's about when we would try to leave, and thankfully there's a McDonald's that wasn't too far that's kind of on the way of leaving town.
Okay, yeah.
So we were able to get a breakfast and be out of Lubbock by 8 o'clock.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was real great timing. And I'm very impressed that I was able to know my way to San Antonio. On the way back, I'm still learning because it likes to throw you off.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't fully understand why, but
Yeah.
Texas roads, you never know.
True. And you never know what's going to happen on them. So
Exactly.
be prepared with alternate routes.
Yeah, for real, GPS is your best friend. So when it works.
I was about to say, until it leads you to an empty field and says, "You're here at Olive Garden." Apparently that happened to my mom at one point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, I've heard stuff about like that, like how there was one person that like I was talking over the weekend how like they were told to go straight, but it was like a turn only, but there was like a dirt path off the road.
Oh, gosh.
And so the GPS was telling them to go onto that dirt path, even though they didn't have a vehicle for that.
It needs to have an alert that says this, like, you know how it says toll roads?
Right.
It needs to have one that says you need an off-road vehicle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Off-road on, off-road off, or like an option like that. Something, that would be great. That would be great. Facebook and other phone users, please know that this is what we're talking about. Make the maps have that toggle button for altering and altering not. So
You're talking to your FBI man over there?
exactly.
Yep.
Trying to like help him get a potentially better job. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know what he's making. Or she. I don't know. My agent. My FBI agent. There we
Okay.
go. So, but either way. Okay. So Sally Mae and I got into San Antonio about 2:15ish. That's actually when
I was
we
about
got.
to say, I made pretty good time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
About 2:15.
Yeah. Oh no, like Leadfoot. But no, we got to the venue at 2:15. We found it took a bit, but we found a parking spot there because parking is just crazy. The parking garage that was there like had occupancy, but they were closing off the entrances.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. It's just like, okay, you don't want money then? Mm-mm. So, but
No, they saw you coming and were like, that hoodlum, no thank you. They saw you coming and said, we don't want that hoodlum here.
sorry, I completely misunderstood. Like when you said that, I was like, what? I didn't notice anyone.
Did you have a conundrum in your head?
Apparently, error 404
Does not compute.
does not compute.
File not found. What is this word? I am not a hoodlum.
Hello. So yeah, but we got to the venue. We were able to get into the building. It was about like 2:38 because of like us actually having to walk from our parking spot to the venue, and then we were able to get in about like 2:50ish because there was a long line.
You're just like times. I'm like, dang.
Well, because the parking spot only paid for 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I had to pay attention to the time for that one.
Fair enough.
So, but thankfully, like in that time frame, we were able to get through the registration check-in line and then go into the vendor, or the venue, be able to find our spots as well as check out the vendors.
Okay, yeah.
So like that's cool. I was actually able to get 2 little plushies. Let me go pull them out real quick.
Okay.
I was not prepared for that.
Okay, we're gonna look at the swag whenever he gets back to it. But yeah, no, I am looking. Oh, hello. Interesting. So one of these is a Pokemon, and the other one, I don't know what the heck it is.
Well, both of them are Pokemon.
Oh, I've never seen this one.
No, that is
It's like a little elf or like a fairy.
It's actually a fairy type.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at me.
So that is Flipbaby that you have in your hand. It actually has 5 different forms. Both of them, they're all like the same. The only difference is the flower color. So
maybe that's the Pokemon, not the actual thingy.
no, that's the actual Pokemon. The flower is not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Also, this is not really in English, so
No.
I can't read anything.
no, it's all Japan or Japanese.
No, it's not
It's
all Japanese. I don't think. Maybe it is. Okay.
No.
Ignore me.
So, and then the other is my favorite Pokemon of all time, Milotic. So yeah,
It's a fish snake. Ooh.
it's a serpent. Oh my god, a fish snake is called a serpent. I know words are hard, but come on, try to use the right words.
Serpent was nowhere near my brain, so it looks like the tail kind of looks like it's trying to be a mermaid.
Kind of. So part of its inspiration is Venus de Milo.
Okay.
So where it's supposed to be a Pokemon that is like the inspiration for a lot of arts of beauty. So yeah.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah. So those are the 2 plushies that I got. Sally Mae got a few others as well. I will have to post up a picture of another plushie that I was tempted to buy, but I was like, I don't know if it's worth it. So I asked
It's
Pablo.
always a debate.
It really is. But I asked Pablo if it was worth it or not. Here's a picture of it.
Oh my goodness, that thing is massive.
It's like a Buzzwool body pillow, but it was $130. And it was just like, Pablo, is this worth it? And he was like, if it was bigger. It was like, okay, size queen, but yes. Thank you for telling me no.
Yeah, I mean, no,
Right?
don't.
But because of how it's posed, like the arm wraps around your neck.
Like stranglehold or like, hey, buddy.
Like a hey buddy. Like a hey buddy. So, but yeah, so that
You could
was just
probably make it a stranglehold though if you wanted to.
probably.
Okay, moving on from that.
Right. So, but that was just Friday.
Okay.
And then Saturday was the day of the competition for both me and Sally Mae. And it started, we got to the venue about 8 o'clock. So, and I only know that because I set the Uber for like, I think 7:40.
So no 2-hour parking limit for you.
No, no, I was not. No, because I had such an issue last time.
Oh, right.
So I was just like, I am not going to deal with that again. I'd rather pay for an Uber.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
Rather
So-
than paying for parking all day and trying to find it and manage it. And
Right.
Yeah.
And the venue is right off the Riverwalk. So it's just like we could go to any restaurants if we had the time to. We didn't get a lunch break, unfortunately.
Boo.
So, yeah. I
food
think
is life.
Well, I think it was all just because of timing, because they're also they're running multiple different formats in the same room, and they're trying to keep them on time. And so the biggest one that they have issues, quote unquote, with trying to make sure it stays at a decent time is the trading card game.
Okay.
Because all matches are 50 minutes. Doesn't matter which format it is, all matches are 50 minutes. But the trading card game, the TCG, sometimes one match, one best of 3 match can last that full 50 minutes. So, yeah. It takes
So then you got to clean up and then you got to transfer and then you're like, oh gosh,
well,
no.
there's also special rules for whenever it goes into those situations where like time is done, but they're still playing. So it's kind of like a sudden death. I don't remember the full term for it. I've got the rules sitting in that binder right there.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to look it up right now, but they have rules for stuff like that. But it's because they're trying to keep the TCG format on time and fair for everybody that they're just like, well, we're not really going to be able to give you like a lunch break. But that was just for the Masters.
Okay.
So of the 3 divisions, juniors, seniors, and masters are the adults, the ones that are 18 and up.
Gotcha. I was about to say masters. What?
Yeah, I know, masters.
Yeah. lots of inexperience in the master level, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, so I believe there were like 2,000 for trading card.
Oh, that's so many.
Yeah, there were a lot of people. And then for VGC Masters, there were 655 people.
No.
Yeah.
That's still a lot, but not nearly as many.
Not as many. I mean, we were able to get done about 5-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about 5 o'clock when like we
You
got
did a
done.
full work day.
Yes. 8 matches. 8 matches. Oh my goodness. So, but it was really cool because I was able to meet up with a few people that I played against last year.
Oh, cool.
And it was so weird just how it worked out because round 1, I'm actually sat next to my round 1 opponent from last year. So like
funny.
we were able to connect and like we all found a spot for us to like meet after each round just to kind of keep up with everybody. So, so yeah. And then of course, like before the round starts, I find like another one of my opponents from last year. So like we're all connected and all that. So we all meet up after, so it's just the 4 of us, but then really weird situation where round 2, I am fighting the fiance of my round 2 opponent from last year.
Okay, this is magical, and this is so weird.
It was so weird. It really was. I was almost expecting someone to be somewhat connected to my round 3 opponent last year. Thankfully, no. That broke it off, but it would have been so hilarious.
You're like, wait, are we done yet? I don't understand.
Right.
How is this happening?
Now, I will say one of my friends from Potato is his username online. So
I was like,
no.
Potato?
Ended up actually fighting the brother to my round 3 opponent.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
In round 3?
No, in round 1.
Oh.
No, and it was just like, ooh, that is a rough way to start. Like, so he didn't win because like Brendan Zhang is his name, and he's a well-known player.
Okay.
So like he's done very well for himself. I don't think he's won a regional. I could be wrong on that one, but yeah. So like Potato did not have the best
luck in that first draw, did he?
No. Unfortunately, of my group, I'm the one that did the best.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Thanks. Like I'll get into it a little bit, but like Sally Mae, this was her first regional. So, but in the other 2, like it was their second regional as well.
Okay.
So, but I know that it was just like not the best day for Potato because like I don't remember exactly what it was that was going on for him, but either way, like he still did his best.
Yeah.
And whenever he like had the time, he was using his phone to like use his team and practice on something called Pokemon Showdown.
Okay.
So it's like that's awesome. Like you've got the time between matches, do it. So it honestly is probably just bad matchups.
Yeah.
Bad matchups.
I mean, there's got to be some level of luck in there if there's no seeding or anything.
Kind of, but it's also one of those things that the better you do throughout the thing, like the harder opponents you're going to be playing against.
Gotcha.
And that's kind of what happened to me.
Okay.
So,
but you did a little bit better than you thought you were going to, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So, or at least I did better than I did last time, and that was the ultimate goal for me. So, but there's one match that I do have to say was really interesting though. It was my second match.
Okay.
So this one was one of those things where it's a best of 3 situation. We had to go through all 3 games.
Okay.
So, but in the middle of our third game where things are about to like finish, his Switch dies.
Oh no.
So like we're trying to figure out and all that. We find
I win by default, right?
No, I didn't want to be that person, but I was kind of hoping. But I was just like, what happens in this? Because he didn't have his Switch charged, and it actually says in the rules and like in the emails, it's like, hey, bring a charged device. Like that you were responsible for that.
Yeah.
But with the docking stations, your Switch kind of gets charged up because it's connected to a power cord, because it's the only way that it can actually like use an internet connection to connect with your opponent.
Okay.
So apparently it was a defaulty power cord. So they were like, well, since this kind of was affected by us because it wasn't working properly, we're going to say that the game 3 match that you just were doing is null and void. You get to do it again. And so we were technically calling it like a game 4. It's like, oh, cool. This is awesome.
Extra.
Yeah. But then, of course, it's one of those situations where we get connected and then instantly disconnected somehow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not exactly sure. But then, of course, we get back into it. So technically, we had 5 games.
Oh, wow. you guys just got super greedy. That's what I'm hearing.
So greedy. We just wanted to play. That's it. Yeah.
It's like we just showed up so we could just play all day.
Yeah,
and we like
much.
this matchup, so we'll just stay
We've
here.
only got 50 minutes to do all 5 of these games. But yeah, totally.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
So, but yeah. So that was the most interesting one for that day. Then I had 2 losses in a row, which kind of stinks, but oh well, it happens. Then I had a no-show.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it ended up being 2 wins, 2 losses. Yeah. 2 wins, 2 losses, a win there, I think a loss, a no-show, and then a loss.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's how it ended up for my day. Yes.
So
I've slept since
your
then.
brain's computing things right now.
I've slept since then. I've got my notes right here in this little binder. So, but yeah. And then, of course, I was complimented on my note taking.
Oh.
Yeah, because a judge kind of like was eyeing everything that I was doing, like writing and all that. And It was just like, okay, cool. Enjoy the show, dude.
You're like, I don't think I'm cheating.
No. I think he was just mesmerized because the match that like he was watching all my notes for like was the longest match ever. Oh my gosh. I won it somehow.
Yeah.
But like we had to go into three games, like all 3 games, and just oh my goodness. Usually for my notes, like a 2-game situation takes just like the front half of a page.
Okay.
This one, game 1 took the entire page.
Oh my gosh.
Game 2 took the entire page. And so I had to go into game 3 with game 3 taking at least 3/4 of the page. It's just like, oh my gosh.
All right.
I was definitely like one of the last people playing for that round.
You're like, are we done yet? Can we be done?
Can we call it quits? So, but yeah, so those are my kind of like interesting stories to tell for this.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
But you had a good time. You guys made it back safely as well.
We did. There was a lot of fog and like a little bit of rain like on the way like from San Antonio to Junction. Once we passed Junction, like it was all cleared up. But yeah.
I don't know.
It was weird. Like I wasn't expecting it at all, but I never looked at the weather either. So
yeah.
But okay. So that was it for our weekends. We are now going to be talking a little bit about Bree's badge check.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So she told me a little bit about what's going on where she did the week 7 milestone. But skipped week 6.
Yeah. So I had like a bunch of stuff going on and just kept not feeling like being in the mood to play Pokemon. And I'm like, I stared at a screen all day at work. I don't really want to stare at a screen at home. And
I mean, I get it. I understand.
So I was like looking at the calendar and I was like, I haven't played this for like a week. Yeah, this is not good. So I like got on and I played a little bit and ran around in a bunch of circles because I was like, I don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing and I don't know how to get places. So
which I told you yesterday, like what you were missing.
Yeah,
or
and like
what you needed to do.
And I was, because we had talked about like cycling road. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay. So like we had talked about that and I was like, okay, cool. But I was trying to get back to get a bike because I have the voucher and everything. And so I kept trying to get around, but I couldn't remember where the bike shop was. And then I couldn't remember which like bridges and underground tunnels go where.
Right,
and I'm like, I'm just done.
Well, but see, since you were able to go to Saffron, you don't have to go through the underground tunnels.
Yeah.
So like, because the underground tunnels
But I don't remember which ways above ground to go either because I kept ending up at cycling road. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you know how the town map?
I do, but I don't know how to read it.
Oh my gosh.
It's
oh my gosh, Bree.
Yeah. You know what? I made it this far. So yes, yesterday I picked it and I was going to do some more this weekend and then I kept like putting it off. So I got on last night and I actually ended up beating Silphco.
Which like we said was your
week 7. But yeah, no, I still have not made it around to the Soul Badge and I haven't made it to the Safari Zone yet. So I completely skipped week 6's milestones.
Yeah.
And yeah, but I did 7. It took me a little bit, but I did it. I have a Lapras.
Lapras.
Okay,
Yes,
I have a Lapras and I have a Master Ball. So there's that.
Yeah. So, okay.
So yeah.
Well, so
This time I did it to myself. You didn't do it to me.
yeah. So, I don't really have like a quiz to like decide your punishment or anything because obviously I was also busy.
Ha 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 ha.
So, but
Dang.
I will say, I think your punishment this week is that I think you have to catch both Snorlaxes.
I can't catch both Snorlaxes.
Why not?
One's already gone.
Oh, you killed one and then
I
caught the
didn't
other.
kill it. It ran I ran away because I was tired of playing. And it kept killing me.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that.
So yeah, I have to try to catch the one then.
Yeah, you have to catch the other one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be fun.
I gotta go figure out how to get great balls and ultra balls and
Yeah, which is weird. We might have to look into like the actual mechanics of how the Pokeballs work, because the Great Ball and Ultra Balls, like, they are better than the Pokeball, but because of coding, like, there are sometimes better moments to use a Great Ball than an Ultra Ball.
Okay.
So we'll look into that after this.
Okay. Yeah.
So
that works.
But yeah, so I guess your punishment is
I have to catch the Snorlax.
you have to catch
I can't
the
just wake it up
Snorlax.
and
Yep.
let it go on.
Yep,
Dang
you have
it.
to catch the Snorlax.
Okay.
So you don't have to use it for your team, just catch it.
Okay.
So
I shall try.
yeah. I mean, it's only level 30.
Nah. I'm trying to remember. I gotta go look and make sure my team is adequate.
Yeah. I think with the moves that it learns, like, if you have a Ghastly, like, you're good.
I do have a Ghastly. Yeah.
I'm also double checking. I am doing a live Google of Snorlax's movesets just to see if
Yeah, there was a lot of Googling last night as far as like, this is what I'm about to run into, because I kept running into people that were like Team Rocket, and I'm like, I'm one of the 4 Rocket brothers. And I'm like, yippee. And so.
Oh, yeah, but you don't have to do anything like special with him. You just have to find like one and then beat him, and then technically you're good.
I had to beat all of them.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because they kept going, I see you, fight.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I beat every single person in that building, though.
Okay, so from what I'm seeing, yes. So with the moves that it should learn at level 30, it's Rest, Amnesia, and Headbutt. Does this sound correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I know it used I know the other one used Rest. Mm-hmm. I would like wake it up and it'd be like, I'm tired. I'm going to go back to sleep. And I was like, dang it.
Yeah. So a Ghastly or Haunter with Dream Eater will help you out while it's asleep.
Okay.
So Headbutt, you're not going to get like any damage because ghosts are immune.
Right.
So ghosts are immune to normal and fighting.
Makes
Let
sense.
me be clear on that one.
Yeah, because I can zap them and it's great.
So, but yeah. All right. So that should at least help you out there.
Okay, yeah.
So, okay. So, but that means that next episode you need to be done with
9.
Yeah, Safari and week 9. What was week 9? I've got it somewhat pulled up.
I don't remember. I've also think I've misplaced the card. So I'm glad I took pictures of it.
So you are to be done with week 6, which is Safari Zone and Soul Badge. Week 8, which is the Soul Badge.
Yeah, you put that on there twice.
Oh yeah, because that's the Marsh.
Okay, yeah.
Marsh Badge.
I was
That's
like,
right.
I know we talked about it.
Yeah. And then week 9 is the Volcano and Earth Badge.
Okay.
All right, this is where I'm going to be nice. And I'm not nice very often, so like appreciate this.
What is this?
Just get to week 8.
Okay.
Because the Soul and the Marsh Badge, their teams are like in the 50s. Like it is a huge jump.
Okay.
So this is me being nice. Get
Thank
to
you.
at least the Marsh Badge. But you need to also focus on getting Tauros and Zapdos
Right.
and Kingler or
Kingler.
Krabby. One of the two. Yeah, that's one of the Pokemon that you had to add.
Was it?
Yes. It was one
Okay.
of your punishment ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I remembered Tauros and Zapdos, but I don't remember Kingler. That does not mean that it was not said. I just don't remember.
Yeah, we're going to have to look back. I think it was No, it wasn't the episode with Gabby. I think it was the episode before.
No, it was the Gabby episode.
Was it the Gabby
It was
episode?
the Gabby episode, yeah.
For the Krabby?
Yes.
Okay. I'll believe you on that one.
Yeah, because last time was Zapdos. Because it was like, what the heck? Yeah, no, it was... Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm vaguely remembering now.
Okay, cool. All right. So, I would like to see at least 2 of those 3 on your team for this next one.
Okay.
So, at least 2 of the 3. If you have all 3, cool. Let's just say this: if you have all 3, and you had not gotten both of the badges,
Okay.
I will let a punishment slide.
Woohoo!
So,
Okay. This is all about bargaining.
yes, all about bargaining. I am reasonable.
Sometimes.
I am reasonable.
Sometimes.
I know. Sometimes too nice. Like, how dare I? How dare I? So, but with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to the trivia that happened this last week. I did not go to trivia because I was trying to prepare for the Pokemon tournament with a team that I made that week.
Yeah.
So the fact that I was able to get 4 wins with a team that I had just made is not bad. So, but I definitely needed that night to be able to get like some team practice and also finish team building.
Right.
So, I'm looking at the notes here, and I'm seeing that our team name this week was Broken Clocks. Can I have a story to this?
I had to come up with a name, and I figured they're right at least twice a day. So yes, that was why we were the Broken Clocks.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I'm also like reading text messages because I still haven't, like I told you before the recording.
you haven't caught up.
Huh?
You haven't caught up. Nothing. Continue. What were you going to say?
I was going to say about the house. Like,
Oh, yeah.
So, like, my agent is telling me stuff about like stuff that's going on.
Okay. But yeah, so this is what happens when I get left to pick up the team name or pick the team name, and that things like this happen.
Yeah, now you know, like, my pain whenever I get there at like 6:30 and I'm waiting and it's like 6:50 when someone finally shows up, and it's just like, I already picked a team name like 5 minutes after I got there.
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I'm not usually going to get there at 6:30. It's just not going to happen.
I know. I'm a crazy person for getting there so early. So, but it happens.
Yeah, but yes, we were the Broken Clocks because they're right at least twice a day.
And y'all got second.
Yes.
So there's the twice.
Yeah. We oh man, it started out rough.
I'm seeing this. So it was another numbers one as well.
Yeah. So yeah, the general knowledge was a little bit frustrating because like the one over here that says 18, I almost wrote 20, and 20 was the correct answer.
Wait, what's that say?
So it's how many stories is the tallest building in Lubbock?
Oh.
And I was like, 20. And then I was like, well, am I making that too round of a number? And so I changed it to 18.
Okay.
And the answer was 20.
And I'm saying that we've got... Wait, what? What was number one?
I don't...
Like, yeah, you're going to have to guide me through this one.
Oh, so number one was how many points did Ohio State win by in the college football championship game? Gotcha. They won by 11 points.
Nice.
We did get that one correct.
And I saw that the femur one, the longest bone in the body.
Strongest bone.
Is it the strongest?
Strongest.
I thought it said longest. Okay.
I mean, it's both, but...
Yeah, but yes, no.
But yes, it's the strongest bone in the body as well. Mm-hmm. And I told my brother about that. He was like, everybody should know that. And I was like, you leave me alone. I got it right because I lived with you. Because he's doing the PT stuff, and so he's lots of anatomy classes.
And then coldest temperature in where?
Lubbock.
Oh,
the coldest recorded temperature in Lubbock was negative 17 degrees.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm kind of disappointed that y'all didn't know the Chinese zodiac of the new year.
Yeah, we did not.
Yeah.
I was like, we were all like, it's on a cycle. We just can't remember. And we were like throwing out different animals, and we did throw out what it was, snake, as an option. But I was like, I don't know, is it 5 or 6 animals? Because I mean, it's a multiple of 30, and I'm the boar. So
multiple of what?
Okay, so I was thinking there were only 5 or 6 animals in the Chinese zodiac. That's what I was thinking. Okay. And it's been 30 years. And so I know they're cyclical, like they just repeat. And so I was like, well, I mean, it could be one number 5 or number 6, because they both go into 30. So let's do the same thing that I am. Yeah. So that was obviously not correct.
No. And here's a nice little fun fact. So along with the Chinese zodiac animal, each one is actually assigned like a Chinese element as well. And there's 5 of them.
That too.
Yes. I think I've told you about this before. Maybe.
I don't know.
It's been a while. So, but yeah, so they also kind of rotate as well. So it's not going to be like one cycle is all going to be the same element. So yeah, they cycle as well.
But it's just off because they're not the same number of.
Yes. So it's going to be one of those things where every 60 years.
Okay.
It's
so it's
going
like 12
to be
and 5.
It's 12. Yeah. 12 and 5. 12 animals, 5 elements.
Gotcha.
So yeah. I could have helped y'all out with that one.
See, but you stayed home.
I
Pokemon.
needed the time to practice on that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it looks like it was a really rough, like,
yeah, that first round was
one.
bad.
Yeah. But
We got 2.5 correct.
yes. Yes, I'm seeing this.
Could have
Yes.
been 3.5, but yeah, no, it was bad.
Where were y'all?
I think we were. I wrote us.
Okay.
So I think we were
Yes.
tied for second to last.
Yes, I'm seeing this now. Yes. Okay. And then round 2, it was 3 letters. I'm assuming he gave you 3 letters and you had to say what those 3 were.
Yes.
Because I'm seeing B.O.B. at Whataburger.
Yes. Which is a breakfast on a bun.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. And then a zip code is the zone ID postcode. Yeah.
Which we did not get that one right.
No.
That was.
Oh, and the improvement plan.
Yeah.
It's the zone improvement plan.
Which
is the
none
right
of us,
answer.
we were all like, that doesn't make any sense, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't, does it?
No. But I mean, we got like 2 wrong, I think, on that one. 3.
You got 2.5
Okay.
wrong.
Okay.
Because the other one is the SAT.
Oh yes, and he said if we got one of the words correct, we were right.
And you got test.
Yeah, we got test. We were like standardized. I think we put standardized aptitude test or something.
I can't read
I
what
was
the
like, if you
A
hand it
word
over here.
is. You did put standardized and test.
Assessment test. Okay, no. And okay, so we put standardized assessment test, which assessment and test are the same thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah. We were very confused. And the correct answer for what SAT stands for is Scholastic Aptitude Test.
Yeah.
We were like, no, we're not going to get that correct.
No. I wonder how many people actually got the test part.
I would hope everybody, but I also don't know.
You never know. You never know. And then PDF, I'm glad that y'all got that right. LBD, the little black dress. Yeah. I love that.
So it was me, Brandon, Luke, and a guy from R&D that I work with.
Okay. I was wondering because I saw the picture and it was like, who in the world is that?
So he came and like it's me and a bunch of dudes. And so Rhino's question is, because it was like the 3 letters. He said LBD, but he said
Coco's.
He said Coco's LBD. Or like, what is that? And I was like, it's a little black dress because it's Coco Chanel. And they were all like, huh?
Like, what in the world are you talking about,
like,
woman?
we don't get this.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Does not compute.
Nope. See, that, man, kind of makes me mad that I wasn't there. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
So yes, that round was a lot better than the first round.
Yes, I am definitely seeing this. So
we argued over printable or portable for document format.
And I'm glad that you'll put portable.
Yes. Yes.
So, and then of course, round 3, the rapper real name.
Oh my good Lord.
So he gave you the real name and you had to figure out who it was.
Yeah. So it was the real name and some sort of hint. And then we had to write the stage name. And
oh my gosh.
the last three weeks or so, I'm like, Rhino, you need to get off of this subject because it's been lots of rap and R&B, and I'm like, that's fine. I just don't know anything about it.
For real. No. Yeah. I love that you'll put Cheech and Chong on 2 different answers. That's awesome.
Well, so it was for both of them. It was like this person linked up with this other person from the Wu-Tang Clan. And there was, I think, some sort of marijuana reference maybe in each of the things.
I don't know. You wrote down more than I usually do, so.
Oh, nope. That's not what it was. Okay, I don't know. There were 2 parts of it, and for some reason, Luke goes Cheech and Chong.
Of course
like,
he does.
No.
Oh my goodness. And then I see that you were asked Melissa Jefferson.
Yeah.
And then trouble for fat shaming. Okay.
And the answer that Luke likes to throw out almost any time is Lizzo.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, no, she's not she doesn't count as a rapper, I don't think. No. And so like we're discussing this and we're going back and forth, and we had to circle back to it a couple different times. Mm-hmm. And Luke is still over here like, Lizzo. And I'm like, no. And then Brandon's like, I will write anything down except Lizzo. And yes, so Lizzo was the correct answer.
Yep.
And that was about
there are times we have to listen to Luke.
I know.
It's random.
I know. I bought Jello shots for that one because I was like, I was very wrong and I'm sorry.
So instead of betting on Jello shots, it was apology Jello shots.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then round 4, this one kind of makes me upset that I didn't like show up because this is palindromes.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, I would have killed at this one.
We had some that we were like, okay, yes. And then there were other ones where we were like, no.
Huh? I know. I don't understand.
We left some blanks.
Cult.
Which one?
Cult. It was a rotator?
Cuff.
Oh, cuff.
Cuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And I definitely didn't realize that rotator for rotator cuff has an O at the end.
Oh.
Which is what makes it the palindrome.
Yep.
Right. The other one that we tripped up on was submarine was a hint.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Well, I already looked at it, but
so it's radar.
It would be radar. So.
Yeah, and I was like, you couldn't say something like detection? Like, I feel like that would have been a better hint.
Yeah.
Personally,
maybe. I don't know.
Rapid vehicle, because he had already said NASCAR. Which was race car.
Which was race car, yeah.
So, and then he says rapid vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, race car? Like
again?
What? We're very confused, but we went ahead and wrote it. Kayak. Because it's a vehicle to travel on rapids.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
Exactly.
I don't, no.
Dispersion.
Yeah,
yes.
No.
And then marshmallow we didn't get.
I did see that one,
yeah.
And that one kind of would have been like a hard one to do. I see like where he was going, mm-hmm. but that one, no.
Yeah.
No. I probably would have done something like a duck, because that or chicks.
Bunnies or chicks. Yeah.
So I don't know. Or Easter. Because that's when those peeps really come out.
Yeah,
is
they
Easter.
Do.
So,
but whenever he told us that it was going to be palindrome, like we're sitting there, we're like, I was like Taco Cat.
Yeah, like that's like a famous one.
Yeah,
there.
And then I think somebody else was like race car, and we got race car, and we got Taco Cat because the first one was Mexican feline snack.
I love how like some of these are multiple words, but some of them are only singular words.
Yeah.
Like he needs to keep it consistent. Like if he had to do that for Taco Cat, then he needs to have done like multiple words for the others.
That would have been nice.
It would have. It probably would have given some of them away.
Yeah.
But I think it would have made it a lot fairer.
So yes, after after round 4 out of 5, we were tied for second. No, we were in second by ourselves.
Oh, okay.
We were in second by ourselves. And I think it was maybe after... so we were in 4th after round 3.
Okay.
And then one of the guys from Moss Masochist leans over. And he's like, "What? No Brandon, no good?" And I was like, "Oh, buddy."
Oh, those are
like-
fighting words.
Like, hold on, let me warm up over here.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me. So yes, we ended up in second after round 4 after the prompting. And
then of course round 5, which is the music category,
Yes.
which this one was apparently cover songs.
yeah, so he went back to cover songs, and we got the titles of 8 of the 10,
Okay.
which, like, okay, good.
So that's at least 4 points total because of half credit.
Yeah. And so we were like, most of the songs were the only version that a lot of us knew. We were like, wait, this is a cover?
That's a cover? Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
understand. But yeah, American Woman,
American Woman.
I think, which one are we talking about?
I don't know.
I Love Rock and Roll, maybe?
I love rock and roll.
Maybe that's the one. But yeah, they were like, but we did get the original artist for Boom Boom Pow by the Black Eyed Peas.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the only one we actually got.
Gosh.
The original artist.
Yeah. God, that's been such a long time since I've heard that. Like, I can hear it in my head right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but then, of course, okay. So, second place overall for the most part after, like, having a bad first and third round.
Yep.
Like, not too bad.
No.
Not bad at all. So, and I'm glad that you brought up the Moss Masochist because I did forget that we need to give them a shout out just for like good competition. Good competition. Like
yeah,
a
they really know how
rival.
to provoke us.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks to Will, Ryan, Casey, Gabby, and I don't know if this is the right name, but what I have down for Gabby's boyfriend is Javi.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's correct or not.
Okay.
That's what I have put down.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Honestly, it is always tons of fun. Like having at least a little bit of a friendly rivalry.
Yeah.
Friendly rivalry.
There's some quotations around there.
Yes. we need the quotations. So, but other than that, yeah. And then, okay, so we also talked about how we were going to do a shout out for those that are doing the Instagram answer or questions. So, Bree, do you have that list?
So I've got quite a few people on here.
Ooh.
Just kind of like in order of just when I've seen them. I've got Devin, Storm, Eddie, John, Kelly, Brandon. Hello, partner.
Hello.
Rachel, William, Sierra, Marshall, and Dill Pickle.
Oh yeah, because that's his username. Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah.
I was like, that's all I.
Yeah.
That was like listed as the actual name too, and I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah.
I think, but
Yeah, because his name is Dylan, so he's playing off of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
well then, Dylan.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you guys for answering the trivia questions, and if you've got suggestions, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, we're always down for suggestions, whether it's questions that you want to ask us or just like questions you think will stump other people. Like, just let us know. Let us know. So, but all right. Well, that is it for our trivia and then all the other stuff that we have. I will also say, please go ahead, subscribe to our YouTube and our Spotify as well, which, Bree, where can they find us?
They can find us on YouTube and Spotify and Instagram, all at BBL After Trivia. And don't forget the After Trivia.
Yes,
You'll get
very
some
important.
different results.
Yeah. I want one, but like don't forget the After Trivia if you want to find us. So
Please find us.
yes, please find us. Please find us, share. Because we have 14 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So we're getting out there slowly but surely. But
We'll stay here.
Yeah.
As long as it takes.
As long as it takes. But no, and if you have any questions that you want to ask us, whether it's for fun, for us, or just something you want to share, you can always email us at bblaftertrivia@gmail.com. If it's a question for us to answer, like trivia wise, put trivia in the subject line. If it's a question about the show, put FAQ. And if it's something that you want to share just as a fun fact, please put fun fact in the subject line and we will read your emails out loud. So, but other than that,
unless you don't want us to, and then just tell us that.
yes, but your email will get read.
Yes.
So don't worry about being ignored. It will get read. When? I don't know, but it will get read. So, and then of course, like I always say, please also answer the questions on our Instagram so that way we can give you a shout out, but also please be nice towards Bree because she is making these questions on her own, like time and schedule. Things are getting a little crazy at work from like what she's been telling me. So please be patient as she is doing this herself. I'm not forcing her or paying her because I'm not even paying myself for this. So, but with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Brandon.
And I'm Bree.
And we will be back later.
Bye.